You know, I've got a very important question to ask you guys. Let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered what the 3 bad guys of HOI4 would look like if they were hot anime girls?
You what?
Well, guess no further, because here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we are hopping into Waifus of Iron. This channel's hit an all-time low, but you know what? You're coming down with me. Welcome to Waifus of Iron, ladies and gentlemen, and today you're going to be joining me on this lovely journey where it's normal base game Hearts of Iron, but every single leader has been turned into an anime character. It's going to be a chill playthrough today. It's going to be nice and easy. I am debating on who I'm going to go as. You know what? I'm going to go as the UK. Why not? Let's go. I've only played through this one once, and I've only played as Germany. And as you can see, Uncle Addy has changed his visual quite a bit. But we're going to go in as the UK. Also, I just want to let you guys know as well, if my voice sounds strained for any reason at all, I'm like having to tilt my neck as we do this video to try and keep my headphones on. Because somehow, some way, I put my headphones on this morning and the left ear just popped off. I don't know how. I don't know why. It just popped off. But as you can see, in today's video, judging by the focus tree, we went for change of course. We're going to be going through the Empire run. I'm very intrigued to see what King Edward will look like in anime form. I'm really interested. I'm really interested. You know, I think it comes as no surprise at this point. Yes, I'm an anime degenerate. I'm so sorry if you've lost faith in me. It's a confession. I confess to my sin. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, it's not just limited to leaders. It's generals and admirals as well. So it's going to be a very interesting time to be sure. Let me just quickly do my setup, and I'm going to go around and have a look and see what all the leaders of the world look like in their anime format. Okie dokie, so taking a little look around the world at a few portraits. Obviously, we have good old Stanley. Stanley Baldwin is looking like this. We have the French with Pierre Laval looking like this. The Spanish start off with Niceto looking like this. In Portugal, we have Antonio looking like this. Uncle Addy looks like this. Italy looks like this. Real talk though, Addy kind of looked like someone who'd work at a passport office. I don't know, is that me? Is that just me? We've got Romania, Bulgaria, Greece. I really like Bulgaria's. Turkey, the Soviet Union. I really like the Soviet Union. Joseph Stalin looking 10 out of 10, just like his younger self. Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia. I like Estonia's portrait. Finland, Sweden, Norway. I love the Iraq one. Ghazi the First looking bang. Love it. I love this portrait. I also love how they keep like what they normally have in the vanilla portraits, but they add it into the anime form. Like Saudi Arabia has the headpiece. Oman has the headpiece. It's cool. I love this. Then we've got Hirohito over here. Over in Siam, good old Thailand. Freya is looking really good with that portrait. And then last but not least, obviously the USA, good old Canada, and my favorite portrait, Mexico. I don't know what it is. I just like this portrait. I think all the portraits are awesome, but I really like this one. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. There's no reason as to why. Peru looking cool too. So I'll pan the question off to you. Get it? Peru, you. Okay, I'm going back to my dad joke corner. The question is, out of all these portraits, which one did you like the most? And it's new portrait time. We finally turned into the Kingdom of Great Britain, and King Edward looks like this. You know what? That's actually a portrait I really vibe with. We've also got Spain and nationalist Spain. That kind of looks like that for the junta. And then Spain themselves remain over here with Manuel. I'm going to wait up and see what the car list look like. I still haven't seen what the car list look like. I'm very interested. As for actual playthrough, I'm going to wait until I get my focus to take India. I've already got everyone over there ready for a naval invasion. So I think I get rebuild the British Empire. And then I'm just going to go on a massive puppeting spree and see what kind of leaders the non-aligned will be for the whole world. We've already got this as well. The junta, good old Mackeson, has turned into anime chick with Mackeson hat. I vibe with that. You know, I was preparing to launch my invasion of India, and now I kind of don't want it. Once again, another portrait that I've fallen in love with. I really am a shrimp, huh?
Look, you're a simp.
So I'm really confused right now. I'm in the middle of my war over in India, and I just got a notification saying, oh, Italy would like to join. Now, I never started a faction with Italy. And then I saw this. What the hell is the Stressor Front? How does this come to be? What is this? I have never, ever seen the Stressor Front. Who runs this faction? Leave faction, take over faction. The French own the faction? Nah, this makes no sense. You know, I was looking around the world for some new portraits, especially with some new tags popping up. You know, we've got Russia, we've got Karakapalstan. I probably butchered that. And I still stuck to my tier list. You know, I had mix. Sorry, I just knocked something over. Oops. My list of portraits, I had India in a comfortable first place. And then in Mexico, I had them as a second place. But that's about to be flipped. Real talk, Prince Amadeo in IEA. Yep, no, that's first place. You know, I've got to give props to the Soviet Union because literally every nation that could rebel during the Civil War has rebelled, and yet they're still holding on somehow. I have no idea how they're holding on with all of this against them. It won't be, they won't last long. But the fact that they've held on this long is amazing. Also, the Germans have chosen their new ideology and they've gone with democratic. That's right. They've gone with democratic. They now have Conrad in charge, but they are proving to be a bit of a pain because they are guaranteeing Pakistan, who is one of the parts of the colonies who I have not taken back. So I'm hoping that this focus here is going to put a stop to that. If I can, like, non-aggression pact them and then take Pakistan, then I don't have to worry about you. You know what it is? I'm recording late at night right now. I can't English. My brain ain't working. And little time skip forward. We're now in June 39, and things are starting to look a little bit interesting. We're slowly but surely making our way across the US and Canada. But the thing that I'm wanting to point out is this. As you all know, when you do the monarchist path as Great Britain, the Raj breaks up, yada, 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 and then you get Pakistan and India, and then eventually Pakistan will split into two, and you get Bangladesh and Pakistan. Now, they've gone to do the split, but Bangladesh has joined the Stressor Front, and is now part of my faction, and Pakistan joined, well, they haven't joined anything, but they've gone to war with it, but for some reason, because Pakistan was guaranteed by Germany, Germany's now at war with them. And Germany's now in the same faction as America, which means I can technically now eat Germany. Germany, I'm coming home. And it seems like my easy flowing campaign has just gone down the crapper because, yeah, Germany decided to join a faction and they called us with our pants down, and now Paris now speaks German fluently. I've brought some of my troops back to guard. It's not looking too gravy. It looks like Italy's on the verge of collapsing too. And they've just brought over tons of troops over here to America as well. This ain't gravy. I've got no equipment either. Oh, no. What's the situation in India? Oh, no. We're starting to lose. Oh, God. Okay. No. Okay, dokie. So, as you can see, we've managed to take out America and Canada. Surprisingly, Canada capped before I even got to Toronto, which was, you know, nice. However, now it's just a matter of finishing things up. I'm sending my troops back to Britain to do a naval invasion into Germany. The French and the Italians seem to be pushing them back now that they've arrived a little bit. I just need to get that lucky Normandy and just absolutely blitz my way all the way through to Berlin. And just like that, France has returned. We've managed to take them by surprise in the north and cut off supply in the middle as we crossed over past the Maginot. So far, so good. And my blue troops have only just arrived. These guys who came in from North America have literally only just arrived. So this is all the work of one army. I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy. And it's new portrait time. We're going to have another portrait time in a minute when we puppet Germany. But for now, look at this. We've got Vladimir I of Russia having this portrait. And I saw this. Livonian Poland and the Kingdom of Livonia. The fact that Livonian Poland is a puppet of Kingdom of Livonia is cursed, but Kingdom of Livonia? I love this portrait just for the headdress. Yo, that's sick. And it's peacetime! Trying to get ourselves some new puppets! Oh, I'm so excited for this. Okay, well that's mildly annoying. As you can see, this is how the peace deal ended up. I did want to take Hanover and then puppet the rest, but for some reason, it just wouldn't let me puppet the rest. I don't know if that's because I've got player-led conferences on, but yeah, for whatever reason, it wouldn't let me puppet, so I tried to release the nation as a puppet, and this is the end result. I can't selectively have the East Coast of America be my puppet and take the rest. So, unfortunately, there's going to be no Wilson, what's her name? Edward's other half. I was going to have her here and see what her portrait would look like, but inevitably, it's not meant to be. Right, I'm going to go on a little bit of a conquest. I've already done most of my empire. I need to take back Pakistan. Well, I'm still at war with Pakistan? Are you sure? Aye, okay, well, we'll clean you up. So I finally managed to wrap up the war against Pakistan. The empire is united or reunited properly under our banner. However, I can't expand anymore because apparently I'm a democracy even though I'm not. So really quickly, I'm going to try something. I'm going to kick France out of the faction. Sorry, France. Bye-bye. And even then, I still can't. I still can't justify on other nations because apparently I'm a democracy and we can't justify wars on other countries that haven't generated tension. Even though I'm clearly not. It's a bit of an odd one. I don't understand what's happened, but I feel like this is probably a good point to wrap it up. You know, I've done a good job of reuniting the Empire. We've got all of America, and everyone got to see all the different anime portraits, which was the main goal of this, because you know what? I'm a shrimp, and I you know what? I admit it. I admit it. I am what I am. I'm sorry. Don't be too disappointed. But with that being said, thank you very much for watching today, guys. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to, of course, click the like button and or subscribe. All that fun stuff. And let me know what you guys want to see in the next video. Obviously, I've got a list of suggestions, but keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep all the suggestions of what you guys want to see coming, because it helps me make content that you guys also want to see. But with that being said, thanks for watching, guys. I've been Anglo. You've been you. Have a good one. And ta-da!